Alright, what's up guys, I'm SpectralPanda, or Specs, depending on what you prefer, and today I have a Wi-Fi battle for you guys. This is a really good one I had yesterday. Anyways, let's get into it. By the way, before the battle actually starts, I would love if you guys could leave a like down below. Yeah, anyways, so now he's going to be leading out with his shiny Espeon, which is so beautiful, as I lead out with my Ambipom. And honestly, Espeon is so much cooler in this game shiny than in every other game because it's like a dark green, not a light green. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Thief, and that is going to knock out his Espeon. No one expects Thief on Ambipom, but it's really good, with especially with the boost in this generation where it is now 60 power instead of, I believe, 40. So it's really, really strong, especially with Technician. Give it a try if you haven't already. So now he's going to switch into his Trevenant, and I'm going to go for the Aerial Ace. It didn't matter whether I went for Aerial Ace or Thief, since both of them are strong against Trevenant, but I just preferred Aerial Ace, I guess. So now he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and that is going to burn me, which is very unfortunate because that means Ambipom is now much more useless. It cannot do nearly as much with physical attacks because its attack was halved, which is quite a big hit to its attack. So now he's going to switch into his Aggron, and I'm going to go for another Aerial Ace, although I should have predicted him to go into his Aggron and gone for the Thief. I guess it didn't really matter, though, because either way, it would have been doing absolutely nothing. So this turn, I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to go for the Thief, to scout whether or not he is Mega Aggron. I really hope he's not, though, because my team can handle normal Aggron much better than Mega Aggron. And it is going to turn out that he is not Mega Aggron, as he goes for the Power-Up Punch, and he's going to get his attack up, which is slightly unfortunate for me. But it's not the worst thing in the world, because you guys will see what happens. I'm going to switch into my Floatzel, which is obviously pretty good against Aggron. I'm going to go for the Waterfall right here. I could have gone for the Brick Break, but I preferred Waterfall in case since I would kill this thing and then I'd go out to a different thing. So he ends up missing his Head Smash, which was actually a really good for me, seeing as how it ends up playing out. If he hadn't missed that, I'm pretty sure this match would have turned out way differently. So I'm gonna go for another Waterfall, and that will end up killing his Aggron. Now he's gonna go out into his Azumarill. Shame this thing isn't shiny though. It's like one of the only things not shiny on his team because I really like shiny Azumarill. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the Waterfall again because I am Choice Banded. I am stuck into Waterfall, and he ends up flinching, which actually did matter, as you guys will see. I'm gonna go for another one, and it's gonna bring him down to yellow, where he's going to pop his Citrus Berry, and now he's gonna go for the Belly Drum, which is going to make his attack sky high, which is super dangerous. If you know how to use this thing, it is so frightening. So now he's going to get his attack all the way boosted up, and he's going to go for the Aqua Jet. And it's a really good thing that I resisted this, because I end up living it with 6 HP. So now I'm going to go for the Waterfall to finish him off. So it definitely did matter that that Head Smash missed, and it definitely did matter that I flinched him. If it didn't, again, like I said, this match would have been completely different. So now he's going to go out into his Politoed, and I'm still banded into Waterfall, so I'm going to go for Waterfall one more time. And this is actually a very important part in the battle as well, because I figure out something kind of important about him, seeing that he's not a physically defensive Politoed, he's a specially defensive Politoed. Now, this wasn't as big of a deal as the other things, but it was still nice to know. So now, I'm going to switch into my Braviary, seeing that he is not especially defensive, seeing that he's not physically defensive, sorry, and I will be able to knock him out with a Brave Bird easily, because Politoeds don't have the best defense when they're not invested. So a Brave Bird from a Braviary of all things, can easily knock out a Politoed, and that's going to be more than enough to kill it. So now that Politoed is dead, and he's going to switch out into his crap, I can't remember what he switches out into here, sorry. So now he's going to switch out into his Charizard, and this is a really frightening Pokemon for my team, especially if it is Y, and it is Y, because, one, he's going to get rid of the rain, so his fire attacks are going to do much more, and 2, I can't really deal with Charizards that well, so not the best situation for me, especially with my Floatzel dead. I can't deal with these things very well. He's going to go for the Heat Wave, and it's going to be enough to kill it. I thought I could maybe live it, but because I am max HP, but I suppose not. So now I'm going to go out into Big Gulp, my Pelipper, because I wanted to get off any damage I could on this thing. It is actually my physically defensive Pelipper, so it wasn't the best idea to switch into a special attacker, but it worked out nonetheless because it still did an okay amount of damage. So I'm going to go for the Scald, and it is going to do about a fifth, which isn't great, but any damage on this thing at this point is what I need. So now he's going to go for one more Solar Beam, although at this point I'm pretty sure a Heat Wave could knock me out too. So I don't know, I guess it's really up to preference, and I guess Heat Wave can miss, so there's that. Now he's going to go for one more Solar Beam, like I said, and that will knock out my Pelipper. So I obviously have to switch out here because my Pokemon died, so I'm going to go into my Pyroar, and right here I was like, please don't have Focus Blast, please don't have Focus Blast, because if he did, that would have been the end of this match easily. So I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. I am Choice Scarfed, in case you're wondering, and he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. Seeing that I'm faster, and I did that much damage, I know that this thing is no longer a threat because I can kill it. And without that damage from Pelipper, I don't think I would have killed it. So that that damage from Pelipper did matter. So that was very nice. Now he's going to switch into his last Pokemon, his Trevenant. And I can't do anything to this thing because, like I said, I am Scarfed and I can't just switch moves because I'm Scarfed. So now I'm going to go into my last Pokemon, my Excelgor, and I'm going to go for never mind. He's going to go for the rest, and I'm going to go for the Bug Buzz this turn because that's just the strongest move I have against it on this set. So, I mean, why would I go for Focus Blast or Giga Drain? Because that wouldn't make sense. So, I'm going to go for the Bug Buzz, and that will end up doing about a fourth, maybe a fifth. I can't quite tell. So, now he's going to continue sleeping, and I'm going to go for the Bug Buzz this turn, and it will knock him down into yellow, which means 2 more turns. I will be able to knock him out, which is very nice, because that will mean the end of the match. I don't know how to commentate the rest of this because it's him just sleeping and then me going for a Bug Buzz. So he's going to wake up this turn though, and it's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and that will burn me. It doesn't really matter though, because even if he had gone for a Shadow Claw and it would normally kill me, I carry Focus Sash, and a burn's not going to do anything since I'm a special attacker, so I wasn't really concerned about it. And this final Bug Buzz will knock him out. So that was a very good match. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. See you guys next time. Bye.